Neon dripping down the glass, like it's tired of being bright. Bartender wipes the same old spot, been doing that all night. A man at the end talks to his drink, like it's someone he once knew. Every face in this room tonight feels a little bit like you. The bar stayed open after I left, like nothing ever changed. Same smoke hanging in the air, same songs calling my name. I thought walking out would set me free, but freedom ain't that clean. Some doors close behind your back, some stay in your memory. Jukebox hums a tired tune, nobody sings along. I paid my tab with borrowed courage and a feeling I've been wrong. Street light flickers like it knows I'll be passing through again. Some places don't belong to you, they just remember when. The bar stayed open after I left, like I never crossed that line. Same stool waiting by the wall, same ghost pouring time. I thought leaving meant an end, but endings learn to bend. Some nights don't follow you home, they just wait till you descend. Stayed open after I left, that's how I knew it's true. The world don't stop for broken men, it just keeps pouring through. If tomorrow asks where I've been, I won't lie, I won't pretend. I walked out looking for myself, found where I had been. used to think the noise was strength, that louder meant I stood my ground. But every night I lost my breath, trying not to hear that honest sound. The quiet taught me how to stay when everything I chased walked out. It showed me what I threw away and what this heart is built without. I blame the time, I blame the town, I blame the weight I couldn't name. But every mirror breaking down was just me learning my own fate. The quiet taught me how to bend. Not every loss is something gone. Some doors don't close, they only end, so other truths can carry on. Didn't make me small, it gave my steps a steadier sound. I don't need answers after all, just solid ground I know I found.
Wide when the lights go low, every thought moves slow, like it already knows. I've been sitting with words I never said, let them circle my mind, lay heavy in my head. I'm still here when the night breaks down, still standing on this quiet ground. No promises left I can defend, just this song and the shape it's in. Clock on the wall, don't rush no one. Every second falls like it's already done. I learned the hard way how silence sounds. when there's no one left hanging around. I'm still here when the night breaks down, still breathing in this quiet town. No big words, no need to pretend, just this truth and the shape it's in. Let the dark pass gently through this town. If tomorrow asks where I've been, I'll say I stay and let it in.
I watch the train roll past the station. Steam like ghosts on frozen rails. Every face in the window look like someone telling tales. Street lamps hummed a lonely warning. Shadows crawl along the street. I held my coat too tight around me for a warmth I'd never meet. The last train at Willow Street left me standing in the cold. I thought I knew where I belonged, but the night had other plans to hold. The rails hum stories I can't keep, whispers of a life unseen. The last train at Willow Street takes away what might have been. An old sax sang down an alley. Notes like smoke from someone's fire. I trace my steps in frozen puddles. Everyone a past desire. A voice inside me kept on asking, what do you chase and what's the cost? But the city never waited. For the heart
left me standing in the cold. I thought I knew where I belonged, but the night had other plans to hold. Some dreams stay in the station, some go rolling on unseen. The last train in Willow Street takes away what might have been. Leaves its echo in the dark. I'll walk alone past silent tracks, carrying the city spark. If tomorrow asks where I've been, I'll say I learned to face the night. The last train at Willow Street taught me loss can feel like light. Taught me loss can feel like life.
Snow was falling sideways, like it didn't care where it landed. You laughed and pulled my collar up, said Chicago, don't ask, it demands it. Cab lights cut the sidewalk, yellow scars on frozen ground. I walked you to the corner, didn't know that was a sound. I left my coat in that December, on a night I couldn't stay. Thought I'd come back when things got better, but December walked away. Some things ain't lost in anger, some things just miss their time. I left my coat in that December, and I still feel that cold inside. Your apartment window flickered like it wanted me to see a life that keeps on moving without waiting up for me. I stood there counting footsteps till my breath turned into steam. Funny how you don't feel lonely till you walk away from a dream. I left my coat in that December, didn't think I'd need it then. I was young enough to believe warmth was something I could spend. Some nights don't chase forgiveness, they just settle in your spine. I
I left my coat in that December, and I still feel that cold inside. Left my coat in that December. That's the truth I carry still. You don't miss the winter weather, you miss the way you felt. If tomorrow asks me why I never crossed that line, I'll say I learned what stays with you. A little late in time. I left the room before the sun could rise. An empty chair by the window caught my eyes. Coffee cold, the newspaper turned gray. Your coat still hangs where you left it that day. Empty chair by the window, I can feel what's never spoken. Time don't heal, it only moves and leaves behind the quiet truth. The clock ticks soft on the faded wall. Every second seems too tall. I trace the space where you used to stand. Still feel your shadow in my hand. Empty chair by the window, I can hear the words unbroken. Life goes on, but not the same. beside the pain. But love and loss both leave their mark. If tomorrow asked where I've been, I'll say I stayed and I have seen the empty chair by the window. Taught me how to let things be.
I spent years trying to outrun days, like time was something I could bend. Every promise I tried to save kept asking more than I could spend. I stopped arguing with time, stopped asking it to be kind. It don't listen, it just moves, taking parts I didn't choose. I held on to what felt right, even when it weighed me down. Some truths only show at night, when there's no one else around. I stopped arguing with time, let it cross its own hard line. Some things fade, some remain, some lessons come as pain.
just take what I still need. I chase the answers down every road, till every sign looked the same. I carried more than I ever showed, just to keep from taking the blame. I learned to sit with the truth, even when it cut me loose. It don't shout, it don't explain, it just stays when things don't change. I mistook the noise for a way out. Thought running meant being free, but the quiet never lied about what was really left of me. I learned to sit with the truth, let it take the long way through. Some wounds heal, some remain, some scars just teach restraint. The truth, not every loss needs a use. If tomorrow comes in plain, I'll still be here the same. street outside is quiet now, like it's holding what it won't allow. Every window shows a borrowed light, every thought waits for the night. Nothing moves after midnight falls, no answers left inside these walls. I don't chase what I can't defend, I let the silence speak again. Footsteps echo down the hall. I don't turn, I don't call. I've been learning how to stay when every reason walks away. Nothing moves after midnight falls, just slow truths and faded calls. No big wins, no cleaning, just this moment settling in. Nothing moves after midnight falls. I hear myself through empty walls. If the dark asks where I've been, I stayed right here